I mean, I was hopeless and helpless. And then someone read about me in the newspaper from CBMC, Christian Businessmen Connection. And he reached out to me. He was a pharmaceutical industry. And he said, Mark, he said, I've been reading about you. He said, I think this is really going to be the beginning of your life, not the end. And I want to start
Oh.
meeting with you. And he started discipling me. And his name was Ian Howes, and started giving me a lot of hope. He was using a study called Operation Timothy, 7 months before I had to go to prison. And he started giving me a lot of hope. But I had 8 years of college telling me it's not true, especially
Mm.
in the Ivy League, that told me if you can't be a scientist, if you believe in God. But it gave me hope, but I still had that education block. And then my second week in prison, a guy named Chuck Colson showed up. And Chuck Colson was the White House counsel under President Nixon, went to prison in the 70s for the Watergate scandal, became a Christian right before he went to prison, changed his life, started the biggest prison ministry in the world. 20 years later, from the mid 70s in 1998, he's sitting with me in a federal prison. And he said, Mark, this is going to be the beginning of your life. And told me about God. And I remember 2 in the morning on June 4th, 1998, the month after I turned 41, I got on my knees and gave my life to Jesus and said, God, I've been wrong.